model railroaders? Are you really that pathetic? I watch videos on YouTube and all these model railroaders that want to display their new scale trains or Rapido that they bought. Oh my God, all it takes is a credit card to buy something. Do you have the skills to actually make something? Rapido came out with the SD10, SD9. I already made one years ago that says they Proto 2000. I made this. I didn't need to wait for a manufacturer to come up with it and sell it. And how you guys will drool all over something, and then the manufacturers even want you to pre-order before they even make it. They won't make it unless they get enough pre-orders. I mean, really. I don't even buy stuff new anymore. I buy things used on eBay. You guys are all worried about putting sound in your locos, making a bunch of noise. And here I am customizing. I've done over 100 custom locos. I have more skills. It takes a whole lot more skill to actually make something versus just putting a sound decoder. I'm a master electrician. Putting decoders and sound decoders in a locomotive is no big deal to me. It may be to you. Try taking something, painting it, putting decals on it, and making it look real. Okay? I'll show you some examples. Here, I made that one. That was an Atlas B23 locomotive. I made it. It's a B30-7AB BN. All right? And this right here is an Athearn GP38 shell. I turned it into Think Before You Cross, an old BM. All right. There's one I'm working on, SD45-2B for Santa Fe. And here is my Santa Fe SF30B that I did, custom. All right. Do you guys have the skill to do anything like this? Obviously not. I don't see any model railroaders hardly doing any custom locos. You guys put sound in your loco, you put it on a layout, and you make a bunch of noise. Big deal. I chop down the noses on Proto 2000s all the time. Here's my latest one. And this right here, I skinned the top off of this and put a Walthers GP9 top on that. That's a $35 loco. All right, very rare to see this on eBay. I hardly ever see any CP GP9s. How much do you think that's worth now? It's got to be worth at least 100. You guys are wasting your money, and you're not learning anything. I mean, really. Look at all the custom locos. I got a lot of Montana rail links. The only one that didn't have complete paint is this Atlas SD35. I chopped down the nose on that, but all these other Montana rail links, I painted them. A third of my locos on this layout, and the ones in boxes, have all been custom painted. And I do a lot of shells, and I wait for chassis. And there's some more over. Right there's some more Cotto SD40-2s. Cotto doesn't make HO scale anymore. It's hard to find stuff for these. But I hope and I pray, or I don't really pray, I just hope and wish someday I could find a chassis. If I buy a chassis with a shell, I end up painting another shell and I end up with another locomotive shell that needs a chassis. Well, custom locos, custom. That one I painted. That one I painted. Sometimes I even do a locomotive that's available by Walthers. I know that one is, but and here's a GP30 I painted. That's a Proto 2000. These right here, Atlas GP38s. I didn't paint those. Did that one, did that one, did that one. Did that one. Did that one, another chop nose. I think both of these are chop nose. Cut out the corners for the steps on that. I made that one. That's a Kato ST45. Hey, still flashing. And all I care about is lights on a locomotive. I don't care about the sound. And over 90% of my locos are parked most of the time when I'm down here playing my trains. Hey, some more custom locos. Caslow. I painted that one. That was an undecorated. Caslow. Let me show you some other stuff. So here's a Caslow I did years ago before Bowser. Yeah, Bowser came out with a CP barn. And this is the cheap old lifelike GP38 shell that I put an Atlas chassis on. I made it into a Bandit. And here's some more Kato SD40-2s that need chassis that I've done for my son. Another beaver. I've done 2 of them. All right, so you guys, you're drilling all over these manufacturers, putting these, I don't know why you're promoting, unless you're getting a discount on the locomotive, you're promoting it by putting a video on YouTube talking about it. So I make stuff. I don't wait for manufacturers, and I'm pretty good at making things. Okay, thank you.